Hay Day. One cool, crisp, late September day, Dragon was out in his yard.
Oh, the leaves are all turning red and yellow now.
Hello, Dragon!
When Ostrich hurried up with a basket of tomatoes.
They're for you. I grew them myself.
Thank you, Ostrich.
Dragon loved tomatoes.
Hello.
Then, Mail Mouse arrived with a jar of yam soup.
It's for you, Dragon. I made it myself from the yams in my garden.
Ooh. Thank you, Mail Mouse.
Dragon was about to find out what a tomato dunked in yam soup tasted like.
Hey, little blue dude. Thought you might like to have one of my yummy apple pies. You know, like apples are ripe right now.
Dragon was about to find out what a tomato dunked in yam soup and then plopped on top of an apple pie tasted like when Beaver strolled past.
Apple pie, yam soup, tomatoes. Looks like you're having a fall fair, yeah? What's a fall fair? Well, after farmers have been working hard all summer growing food like yams and apples and tomatoes and such, they have a big kind of outdoor party, yeah? They have scarecrow making contests, hay rides, apple biting games.
Great.
Sometimes they even have a fun house. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have my own fall fair right here.
Right.
Well, good time for it. Summer's over. Today is the first day of fall, you know. Oh, yeah. But how will I have my own fall fair if I've never even been to a fall fair? Well, first thing you need is a bunch of hay. It's not every day you need hay. Bye.
Maybe we should all, come back later.
A horse, of course. Summer was over, and Dragon had decided to put on his own fall fair after hearing about them from Beaver. Dragon drove out to the country and returned with some bales of hay, corn stalks, and sunflowers. And decorated his yard.
Now it really looks like summer is over and fall is here.
Beaver had told Dragon a good fall fair had hay rides, scarecrow making contests, games like apple biting contests, and sometimes even a fun house. Dragon didn't really know what any of those things were, but since all good fall fairs had them, he was going to have them too. After working all morning to get everything set up, Dragon invited over his friends.
Hello.
Howdy-ho, little blue dude.
Welcome to my fall fair. First, let's go on a hay ride.
Hey, that sounds good.
Ooh, I'll go first.
Dragon had never been on a hayride before and was very happy to try. But this hayride didn't seem very exciting.
Well, here, let me try, little blue dude.
There.
Okay. Go.
Alligator tried riding the hay too,
Come on. Away.
but he didn't find it much fun either.
Hi-ho.
Oh, come on now, hey. Hey. I said hey.
And even though she tried very hard, Ostrich couldn't get the hay to take her anywhere. Then Beaver arrived.
Well, I suppose that's one way to try to ride hay. But usually, a hay ride's when you pile a bunch of hay on a cart and you sit on that and a horse pulls you around.
That explained everything.
Problem though, Beaver, is like we don't have a cart or a horse.
But they did have a dragon who had a wagon, so the hayride worked out just fine. Bobbing for pumpkins. Dragon was putting on a fall fair, although he'd only heard about them from Beaver. His fall fair was turning out to be a lot of fun, even if it was a bit unusual.
I didn't really know what a hayride was, but I'm sure I got the scary crow contest part right. We all have to build our own scary crow.
Great.
I already made one to give you the idea. Boo! Yeah, that's a scary crow, all right, but the contest is to make a scarecrow. They put them in farmers' fields to keep the birds away. Kinda look like this.
As much fun as it might be to make a scarecrow.
You know, like making a scary crow looks like way more fun.
Oh, I agree. Let's all make scary crows. Yeah.
So, the scary crow making contest went very well.
That's heavy.
Looking good.
After the scary crows were made and the prizes had been handed out, it was time to play a game. Because Dragon didn't have any apples left, he decided they would play the apple biting contest with a pumpkin.
Never seen the apple biting game played with a pumpkin before. No.
And after watching Male Mouse, Ostrich, and Alligator try to bite a pumpkin, Dragon could see why.
Push.
So Dragon and his pals had a pumpkin rolling contest instead.
Come on, Bill. You can do it. You can do it. You got it now.
A better than fair fair. Dragon's first ever fall fair wasn't quite like any other fall fair. But he and his friends were having a wonderful time.
Now it's time to visit my fun house. You mean a fun house with funny mirrors and floors that wobble back and forth and strange sounds and weird stuff?
Ooh, like whoa.
No, that wasn't quite what Dragon had done.
I took out all the furniture and put my mattress and my sofa cushions and all my pillows on the floor so we could have fun.
Whoa! Great idea, little blue dude.
Looks like fun.
Maybe a mouse or two won't hurt. Wow. Hey, that's nice. Oh, look out now.
It wasn't weird and spooky like some fall fair fun houses,
Whoa. Wow.
but it sure was fun, and that's all that really mattered. Later, Dragon and his friends had a big, yummy dinner made from all sorts of tasty fall foods like corn, yams, and tomatoes. They were all having so much fun, they didn't want their fall fair to end.
Excuse me.
Easy.
So, is there anything else we can do? Well, there's one other thing. Sometimes at a fall fair, after dinner, there's square dancing. Yeah?
Square dancing?
Pretty simple. Just clap your hands and talk real fast, yeah? Sort of like this. So dance over there and turn around, then scratch your toes along the ground. Point over here and point over there. Point your tail up in the air. You get it?
Shake your hips and then shout hey. Say hi-ho to the first fall day. Find a partner and do-si-do. Jump and spin and yo-yo-yo.
Beaver had to admit Dragon's Fall Fair had been nothing like the other fall fairs he'd been to, and that's what made it better.
Fall fair hop.
Smile and clap and strut to there. Celebrate our first fall fair.
It was Dragon's very own special fall fair, and a great way to say goodbye to summer and welcome the fall.
Yeah.